doing a couple different tests with the DJI Action 3 camera. Right now I believe I'm recording on 60 frames, 120 and ultra wide angle. I'm using an ND16 filter, and let's see how this turns out. So I'm gonna record a little bit with these settings. I also changed my microphone position to see how that goes. So I'm gonna record for a little bit with these settings, and then I'm gonna change to basically the same settings but with the wide field of view instead of ultra wide. I also changed the camera position from what I had before. It's super windy today, so you guys might hear a lot of wind. So we'll see how that goes with the ultra wide and then with the wide. It was a nice day to ride. It's kind of cold. There's a cold wind, but oh well, it'll be okay. Cutting down a lot of trees in the park. They're gonna plant new ones because of all the storms we had in California. In the past year, trees were damaged. I'm not gonna talk much in this video. I just want you guys to see what it looks like. I'm gonna try to move my head around a little bit, see if there are any blurriness on the image or any loss of quality. I also did change the audio volume, so I turned it a little bit higher, so I wonder how that's going. Alright, field of view wide, 60 frames, 120. The white balance is set to 5600, I believe. And let's see how that turns out. now we are on the ultra wide, but instead of 60 frames, we're doing 24 frames. I am still using 120 shutter speed because at lower shutter speeds I can't do like 24 and then 50, because at lower shutter speeds this camera is actually pretty bad. The image looks very choppy when I do that. So any shakiness on the video will really mess it up. Oh my god, this road is so bad. So we're gonna get to these little twisties that are my favorite part of the trip. It's the best place for me to learn. So this is the place that got me the most comfortable with my bike. I try to come here once a week to just enjoy it and like try to learn the gears, how to get into turns at a little bit faster speeds, get more comfortable. And there's a lot of very tight turns too, which kind of helps me practice my slow speed turns and lean into the turns. First time I came here, I was super nervous. I was grabbing the handlebars super hard. Feel way more comfortable now. I put over 600 miles on my motorcycle. If you guys don't know, I am a beginner. So you might not hear me talking during the turns because, of course, I gotta focus. A big bump on this turn. Problem that I have is that a lot of times I get into turns way too slow. I guess that's not really a big problem. So it's better to go slow and safe than to go in too fast and not be able to stop or turn. The reason I go in too slow is because I don't feel confident enough to lean the bike a lot. The more that I ride, the more comfortable I get. Like right now, I'm doing much better than before. Before, I would have to almost stop before each of these turns. There's a pretty tight turn to the right here that I hate. I guess it's a little more ahead. I stalled my bike there once. Change the settings on the camera again. using an ND8 filter. It's very sunny out. Maybe I should have used the 16, ND16. But we'll see how it turns out. ND8 might do it because I'm using the 120 shutter speed. That makes the image a little bit darker. Okay, yeah, this is the most awful turn here. So it turns left really slow, and then it turns right. But for this right turn, I gotta do like clutch control. This is an awful turn. The video doesn't show it, but that turn is super steep and very sharp. So not an easy turn for a beginner. That's the place I stalled my bike. Very first time I rode here. Kind of a bumpy road too, not very comfortable.
So what's up guys, what do you think? Let me know which one was your preferred settings. I like the ultra wide with the 60 frame and 120 shutter speed. That seems to be what's looking best for me, but I also like the camera angle better. If you watch any of my old videos, then you'll see that this new camera angle shows more of the road instead of just a tank of the motorcycle. But leave a comment, let me know which one you guys prefer. I'll do a second video using the ND16 filter and see how that goes. Changes the image to a little more yellowish. Keep an eye out for that one.